It's the Brian and Kendra Show with Brian Cook and Kendra Cox of Keller Williams Realty Elite.
I am Kendra Cox.
I'm Brian Cook.
Between the two of us, we have over 30 years of experience.
Sharing real estate tips and advice. Right here on Classic Hits 1073.
Potential adding on and why.
Oh, let's do that. Okay, first, one of the things, if I were going to add on to my kitchen, I would want a pantry. That's not it. Okay, a touchless faucet. Today, whenever we were looking at houses, that was one of the things that I noticed. And it's really funny because I probably would have been fighting that stupid faucet from 10 o'clock this morning until now. And the lady was like, oh, like she caught right on. But have you noticed when you wash your hands in public bathrooms that have the touchless faucets, are you guys invisible or is it just me?
Yeah, it's like you have to end up tapping it. Hello.
I'm not touching it. But for reals, I'm always like, I'm not invisible. And then eventually it works.
Oh, I don't yell at them.
Well, try it. Okay, so that's one of the things that...
It would be handy because when you're like...
When you have chicken juice on your hands.
And so I get it all done and I'm like, now what? How do I get this off me? So, and then I have to touch the soap bottle and then I have to touch the faucet and then I have to clean the faucet and then I have to clean the soap bottle again.
Right?
I want the automatic, and it shoots it on your hand, and then
So there you go.
That's what I'm getting my wife for Christmas. It's a great idea. Don't tell anybody.
Sounds like she'll be
Carrie Ann's
thrilled.
getting motion-censored soap dispenser and faucet.
That's really awesome. Not
Yes.
at all. Probably ought to...
I'll put a bracelet on it or
Put a
something.
bracelet on it. There you go. Now you're talking. Now she's probably going to be a little happier. I heard she wanted a mixer, though, a KitchenAid mixer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a funny story. So, remember me and you were talking about, we went in the store and I was like, hey, my wife wants one of those for Christmas. Can I get one ordered? And I need to check and see if they came in. And so we're down at Modern Appliance. I told them which color I wanted. They said, I probably won't get those till January. And I'm like, all right, give me whatever color you got. Red. That's all they got. And I said, so save me one of those. If a white one comes in, I'll take it. And then if not, I'll just give her a red one. So I get home that night. My wife's online. She's like, I think I'm going to order a mixer. And she shows me pictures of white ones. What in the world? This is like 6 weeks before Christmas.
So how did you divert?
I just said, quit. We don't buy things between now and Christmas.
So my kids know, I say to my kids, this is not the time to be buying things for yourself. Not the time. I mean, my kids are adults, so it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course, my son ignores me, but my daughter's caught on.
What's funny is I needed something the other day, and she's like, why don't you just go buy it? And I'm like, because you don't buy things between now and Christmas. But I bought it anyway.
Of course you did.
Well,
was it a Corvette?
Yeah, no, I tried. I did bid on a 34 roaster today.
Did you? Did you win?
No.
When do you find out if you win?
Next Thursday.
Oh, that's a long time.
I know.
All right, so smart appliances. Honestly, I don't even know what that really means.
Smart appliances. So all of the ones with all the gadgets in them with the, hey, how much milk do I have? And it tells you.
Oh,
it
that's
reads the
fancy.
labels, and you can put the dates of your expiration dates of your stuff in, and it'll say like you have 17 things expiring in your refrigerator this week, and you can go through and it scans the labels.
It's insane to me that it keeps the expiration dates.
But it scans the labels. It's insane. Like they're getting high tech now. My mother-in-law bought a new fridge, and she said, "Can I get a dumb one that doesn't have anything, just keeps things frozen and things cold?" And it was not hard to get one, but it wasn't easy either. And so, but she bought one. It doesn't even have handles.
Oh, how funny!
It's just smooth front, and then it has two lips. That's it. No handles. Like, it is the most maintenance-free fridge I've ever seen.
Interesting. Is she happy with it?
Loves it.
Okay, so this is interesting to me. Excuse me. Some of these refrigerators can read your recipe to you when you're cooking.
That doesn't surprise me. Hey Siri, how do I make apple pie? Kendra's.
It's not going to be my recipe.
How do I make Kendra's apple pie?
All right, so I think that would be amazing.
How do I get a piece of Kendra's apple pie?
One time I brought a piece of apple pie to the office for Brian, and I said, hey, you're going to want to warm this up. I'm putting it in the fridge now. And then I threw it away a month and a half later. So it's going to be a while before I make another apple pie for the office.
I don't believe that story.
Yeah, it happened. I did, however, make a cherry pie whenever I took a couple days off recently. And I took it to the office. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it didn't last.
Chris Wood said the expiration dates are suggestions only anyway.
It's true. I got some milk for you, buddy. It's funny because I got in the fridge yesterday. Does it say, hey, somebody didn't put the lid back on? So I opened the fridge, and we had a bottle of orange juice and a bottle of half and half, and neither one of them had the lid on it.
Where were the lids?
I don't know. I was
Well,
like,
that's
this is
foreign to
this
me.
is weird. So I just threw them away.
Interesting.
That's probably okay. I don't know. Maybe they put something else in them. I don't know.
All right, so let's talk about.
I got a question about baking grease.
Oh, okay.
Can you believe baking grease out on your counter for a month?
I mean,
I mean, my mom did.
Evidently, Chris would say no.
Yes.
I mean,
But
yes, he would say you could.
I don't know. I just ask it because I see people do it.
Your mom, she just showed up
Yes. Hey,
on our
Mom.
Facebook. So, Diane, is it true you leave baking grease out for a month? Are you
You
going
can
to
just
be in
leave
trouble?
it out, and then you just use it whenever you need it, like to add to your.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I don't
I've seen
know.
it. They leave it in a little cup on the.
I don't make enough bacon, I guess,
Oh.
for that.
If it's true, I'm going to save my baking grease better.
Chris said his grandpa did that too.
See?
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Not
I
wasting
do
that.
want to talk about additions
Okay,
to
add-on.
houses because sometimes we see add-ons that are not going to bring value. Sometimes
Right.
we see add-ons that do bring value. So give me an example of each. What add-on would not bring value? We saw
So-
one this week that I think decreased value. Okay, so Brian is blank because, Pops can't remember everything. Let me remind you what it was. So we looked at a property. The house was kind of a horseshoe shape. And in the middle of the horseshoe had
Oh,
been
yes.
like a patio area, which would have been so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had covered that and closed that with the roof and
Mm-hmm.
walls and a door and everything, and it was not well done, and
horrible.
was just absolutely deteriorating because it was just
The
very
roof was
poorly,
bad.
poorly constructed.
Yeah, it didn't help the flow of the property. Didn't add. You stepped down into it. It was sloped floor like a patio. The ceiling was bad. Everything was just half done. So, but yeah. So when you go into adding on, you got to add things onto your home that are going to add value. So, like there's a lot of people have enclosed their garages.
Mm-hmm.
Those are right now they'll hurt you today because people's vehicles get so expensive that they want to
Ain't
park
that the
them
truth?
inside. So value of your garage is getting more and more valuable. So if you enclosed your garage, adding a garage on would be a ideal thing to do if it's
Right.
efficiently done well. And then, so like we're talking about adding on to your house, possibly, or you're talking about adding on.
I'm going to add on to my house.
So
There's no talk about it, buddy. It's not my house.
and then it comes about the cost and efficiency of doing it. So most of the time, I'd say most of the time, it seems like half the time it's better just to move than to add on because material's expensive, labor's expensive, time, the inconvenience, all of that. It's all very frustrating. But if you love your house and you're in a location you like and everything else fits and you have the people and the ability and the time to do the add-on and you can do it for the right. So I think we can add on. I think it's going to cost us $100 square foot to add on. That's what it's worth. When you go to sell it, you're not going to lose money. It's going to help the sellability to go from yours 1.5, but
right.
1.5 to a 2 full bathroom with a walk-in closet. All of that is the meat of a house. It adds like super value to your house. If you're just adding on a big walk-in closet or you're just adding on a second
Right.
living room, they don't help as much.
Right. I think the other thing is what you already have in your home and comparing that to what you're hoping to get back out of it.
Right.
So I feel very comfortable with the amount that I will have to spend to add on to my house, that I will be able to recoup that and possibly extra as well. I'm able to look at the numbers and compare right now and go, well, I'm not going to be upside down. In fact, I think it's going to, I really believe it's going to add more value to my home than what I currently have.
And the speed of the
respect.
sellability. Like
Yes, absolutely.
your house will fit so many more people
Right.
with a big bathroom and a big closet. In the
My house is already super duper cute. And I've done a few things, and I've done some things that you can't see and some things that you can see. I mean, we've kind of laughed whenever I moved in. I had purple carpet, and I'm like, it'll be fine. I can deal with purple. I'm not a purple person. I'm sorry, B. My BFF is totally a purple person. Not me. But I was like, no, it'll be fine. It's in great condition. And it was. Like, that carpet was a really good carpet.
Way impressed.
But
That old
boy,
dude.
it was really ugly. So I went ahead and had a neutral colored carpet put in, and so those things you can see, and it looks prettier. Also adding the new HVAC system, also adding insulation pretty quick. I'm going to add
Have you got
windows.
a second bill yet?
Well, okay, Brian keeps harassing me about the bill for the insulation, so little caveat. So my second bill is $89. My first bill was, do you remember? $75, $85. And I'm used to paying $150. But you quit. It's not. Yeah, I'm not ready to say that my boss is right yet, because no.
She does it all day, every day.
Whatever. That's not true. I've said it 3 times this week, and that's more than I've said the past year. Okay, but here's the deal. I'm a window user, and it's been beautiful weather. So I haven't used the heater or the air conditioner like we would like a year ago. We definitely had the heater on because we had snow half the time. So I don't think that it's time for me to compare it yet. So
We'll see.
I mean, I know it's going to be better. It better be better what I've already paid
right.
for it. Yes, but I mean, on the other hand, if I've already saved $100, I just need to save $800 more, and it pays for it, right?
Yep.
So, anywho, okay, we're back. I wanted to jump in because one of the things that you and I've talked about a lot. You've already said that you very, very, very rarely encourage somebody to add on. A lot of times we look. We evaluate what they might add, and then we go and look at what else is on the market, and we say, let's shop first. And most of the time, our buyers end up purchasing. But I'm in houses all day, every day. You're in houses all day, every day. I really like my little house. I really, really do. And I haven't found for the price of what I have in mine that I'd have to spend a lot more money to be as comfortable as I am right now, which is really weird because it's so small.
Yeah.
So that's why the addition works for me.
Right. Yes, and then on the other hand, it is the case, and so it doesn't cost anything to go look, and we obviously are trying to educate you, get some bids on your add-on. Is this a short-term add-on? Is this a lifetime type deal? You don't want to move. You love your neighbors. You love your neighborhood. Everything fits and works just like yours.
Right.
Great. Sometimes you add a swimming pool. That never gets you. I mean, it's hard to recoup a whole full swimming pool.
Right.
Back, it's like a vacation. Once it's done,
Right.
Yeah. So adding on sometimes is just for your joy and your benefit, and it's worth spending a little extra money.
Okay, so sprinkler system. I'm insisting that I'm getting myself a sprinkler system, and you said, Kendra, you're never going to get that money back. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. I know for sure that is going to give me more joy. I'm going to be able to spend the time in my backyard in peace and as a sanctuary instead of working on it, because I've picked most of those stickers now. Now I would like something else to help me water more efficiently.
Right.
So we've talked about that, and we'll shoot straight with our buyers the same way that we argue with one another.
Absolutely. And it's really about, helping you make
We
the right
want what's
decision.
best.
Right. It's not about selling houses every day.
No.
We love doing that, but again, it's coming back to make sure that you are in love with your house. What can we do to make your house better?
What can we do to help you make your house a home sometimes?
Yeah.
Or find you a new home.
Right. Exactly.
So, yep. What else?
And then the big thing is we just don't want to make it awkward. Like we've been in a house recently that had like 3 living rooms and 5 bedrooms, and it was added on and added on and added on, and then the
Right.
garage doesn't even access the house. Like it's just so
Right.
functionally awkward. But those are the things we want to avoid. Sellability is a big thing. So we're done for today. We will see you guys next week. It's the Brian and Kendra Show.